the days, growing up in the hood. A little travieso, always up to no good. Mama getting phone calls from the teachers at school. I'm getting suspended, but yo, it ain't nothing new. She would say I had a temper problem just like my dad, and get mad cause I would look in her eyes and just laugh. Another ghetto boy with the rebel's attitude. The streets done got to me and they ain't nothing she could do. Hardly ever home, posting up with the crew, taking 40s to the head, mobbing up like vandals do, soaking up game from the OGs in the streets, hearing stories about the homies that are resting in peace. Then they introduced me to this little drug called weed, and I took my first hit before I was a teen. Now I'm smoking all the time just to keep my mind mellow. However, this is how it is in the ghetto.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can't we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times. Cause back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times. Sometimes when you a kid, you don't realize what you had. So I gotta look back, and at times I say I had it bad, had it good at sometimes, and sometimes it was hard. Realizing to be me, this life left me scarred. But it's cool, man, I grew up and now I'm a man. And I ain't make a lot of right decisions, but I can fix what I did wrong and do it and live long. I gotta be like Lance Armstrong and just live strong. But homie, them days is gone, and really my mind is blown. And all the things that I had and known before is gone. And really the pain is strong, and I'm just hanging on. My mama's on the phone telling me, baby, hold on, and pray to the man above. And really I had some love for every one of you up in this room, and that's a thug prayer that I say at night, and every time we play it right. And if you see me involved, you know we gonna kill it, right? Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can't we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times. Cause back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times.
Mama ain't raised no sucker, I ain't never been a buster. And my tia Smiley taught me how to bomb a motherfuckers. Told me never back down and keep my chin up, make 'em realize I ain't the type to get pumped. So I got a little older, actions got a little bolder, heart grew a little colder, now the streets got a soldier. I had to suffer through the bad to enjoy the good. It's hard to see the light through the darkness in the hood. I used to shop at Kmart cause I didn't have a choice. Now I'm out at the mall breaking bread with my boys. People judge me all the time, I ain't never gonna change. To be legit didn't work, so I did it my way. Not only book smart, but street intelligent. Got fats on the track, now the game don't got a chance. Still humble and gain wisdom with every passing day. At heart I'm still the kid from back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can't we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times. Cause back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But can we go back to the days of before, when life was all fun and games, the words in mind. But the past is the past, you gotta live through the times.